E3's just happened not too long ago, last week. Well, it could be any time when you're listening to this, actually. It could have been 4 years ago and the whole world's blown up by now. But then I don't know how you're listening to this if the world's blowing up.
There's clearly a die-hard Casually Addicted fan.
On Mars.
Yeah. He's like, don't worry, I've still got videotapes from years ago. These guys talking about E3.
Literally, this is the only thing he has left of human
Before
society.
games are gone now, so he just gets to listen to our enjoyment.
He's like, oh yeah, that game sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'd like to play that.
I'd like to play it, but I can't. Because I'm on Mars on my own.
Well, don't worry, friend of Mars, we're about to walk you through the year of 2015 E3.
So this is the year of 2015 at E3. Do we want to start conference order, or do we just go for it and see where we end up? Michael Scott style.
Let's do conference order, because I feel like there was good points from a lot of them.
Okay, so let's start with Bethesda.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah.
Almost went for Microsoft. Yeah. So that was the Fallout 4 show.
Yeah, sad that it couldn't have been announced there. You know, they just came on the stage before because obviously they showed the Fallout trailer a week before or a couple of days before, whatever it was.
How did they keep that under wraps?
Oh, God knows. I mean, I'm surprised they managed to keep it under wraps as well as they did. But I mean, it would be so cool. I'm one of those guys that likes the big shock from E3. Like when they come on stage and it's just like boom, Fallout 4 trailer. It's like holy shit, you know. But we already knew. But they showed off a lot more about it. Obviously, there was only a trailer before, so they showed off. Which was cool. It's cool to see. It's basically it's good to go.
Literally the games that end all games.
Yeah.
You want to play SimCity? Nah. We got it in here. Fallout. It's alright. It's cool.
That's the thing. Because Fallout 3, I was kind of like that was the one game I was kind of late to the party with, and it was one of the first games to get me back into gaming when I first started playing again. And that game was just so good.
Yeah, Fallout 3 was absolutely brilliant.
One thing I love about what they're doing with 4 is that the main character's voiced. And I can't remember his name, but he's good. He's done quite a lot, the guy's doing it.
I wasn't actually too bothered about that.
Oh, really?
I would have been okay if he
like
wasn't talking again. I'm not too bothered, really. Doesn't bother me one way or the other.
I feel just after playing Witcher, it's just it's been such a different experience. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, and they had the little iOS app came out. Have you played that yet?
I have it now.
I've got it. I haven't played it yet.
Collect some resources as we speak.
Is it
see
good?
What's going on. Have you not played it?
No, I've got it. Literally downloaded it the other day.
I'll be honest, I don't really know what's going on in it.
Joe's the kind of person that absolutely loves this game.
It's quite cool if it loads. This is great, isn't it? Everyone gets to listen to me.
Get out your iPhones and play the new Fallout game.
This really sounds like an advert now.
Fallout Shelter.
The good thing is, it's free.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay any money to do stuff or whatever. It doesn't be like, oh, you've used all of this, you now have to wait 16 hours so you can play it again.
That's the worst thing.
It's just taking ages to load, wow.
Clearly a big game.
E3 and we're talking about Fallout Shelter. Yeah, so there you go.
It almost reminds me of this game on PC called This Means War.
Okay.
Which is quite similar, where you have a little base and you get your little people and send them out and do missions, all that kind of stuff.
That's cool though. I'm going to leave that running and we're going to see what happens, because sometimes stuff happens.
But back to Fallout. I mean, I suppose another cool thing, the companion. Love the idea of having a dog with you. He'll be legendary.
You can't die.
Huh? No.
God dog.
No death on dog. That's not cool.
Is he called Dogmeat still?
I've no idea.
Bethesda also had Dishonored 2.
Oh yeah, I'm quite excited for that.
Dishonored 2?
What is it called? I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked the last Dishonored until the end.
I've never played Dishonored.
Have you not? It was really good.
No.
I mean, the only thing another thing I didn't like was how you'd often see parts of the world where you clearly see, okay, that'd be a cool place to jump up and go around the buildings that way, but no, you can't. It was very much like, no, you can go this way or this way. And it was a good choice, and I like the powers and that kind of stuff, but yeah, the ending was really wet.
Are you happy with the choice of character?
Didn't really remember her too much, to be honest with you, but she looks cool, and I like the idea that she's got a completely different set of moves and stuff, so it should be a different feel as well.
I have a prediction.
What's that?
This is based on listening to the Dishonored guy, I can't remember his name, talk in one of his interviews. Basically, they were trying to get him to pin down whether playing as one of them alters the game massively.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
If it was 2 games, basically, essentially, and he wouldn't commit to that. So, I think one of the characters kills the other one at the start of the game.
Oh.
Because he says you play as both of them at the start.
Yeah.
And then you don't. and then you're locked in. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And I've not played Dishonored 1, so I don't know.
Yeah.
They might
No, it
be.
looks cool though. I mean, she looks like she has some cool little powers. It was a fun game before, so I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah. Doom was also at Bethesda.
Doom looked awesome.
I couldn't care less.
I must say, I used to love Doom, but when I saw that, it was kind of like a bit of Gears of War, but they always had a great online thing with their last one as well. So yeah, that would be cool.
It looked like a 90s game with a bit of like 2015
Yeah,
polish.
pretty much exactly what I got from it.
Which I guess is something you like.
Yeah,
and enjoy.
yeah.
It's not my thing really, but if you enjoy that, I mean that's
Yeah,
cool.
it was a cool little announcement. I didn't really expect to see anything on that, so it was kind of a surprise, which is cool.
What else does Bethesda have?
Um,
Is there much else?
Well, they showed off a bit of the Elder Scrolls Online expansion,
that's
whatever
the
it
thing
was.
now,
But
isn't it?
yeah, I'm not really a fan of that,
No.
so I don't really know.
No,
Did they announce anything else?
Let's move on to Microsoft,
Yeah.
because clearly if they did, it wasn't that important and
Yeah.
worth remembering. It's probably a massive thing we've missed. Microsoft, Phil Spencer came out, wore a couple of t-shirts, even wore a jacket at one stage. Don't know if he had 2 watches on this time or not, I'm not sure. Xbox had a good showing.
Yeah,
Microsoft, Xbox.
yeah, they did. I mean, well, they were started off with Halo 5, which, to be honest, was a bit meh, sadly. I mean,
Halo has had its day.
it's sad because you know what? When they first showed the last Halo 5 trailer, which was where, you know, they had the both sides of it, where you see Spartan Locke and you see Chief.
Just an update on my Fallout shelter. They're running out of food massively, so I'm going to turn that off and then concentrate on it later. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
So yeah, they had the trailer where it was Master Chief and then the same trailer of Locke, and it was like different sides of the thing, and I thought that was quite cool. But then when they showed the gameplay and they showed you playing as like Spartan Locke in that team, I was just kind of like, I don't play Halo to play as Spartan Locke. I play as Chief.
Yeah.
And you didn't have any idea whether that's going to be kind of a thing.
And they had Bucky from ODST is back in it as well.
Yeah,
That memorable character.
yeah, that I don't even remember. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, a bit disappointed by Halo 5, but I mean,
It'll sell.
the online looked cool. The whatever they called it.
But the online looked cool in Master Chief Collection.
Yeah,
And look how that turned out.
yeah. I thought that was going to be the game to swing me to get an Xbox One, and everyone said how terrible it was. I was just like, oh,
No.
don't bother with that.
No. What else did... there's a phone going off in
There
there.
was a phone.
That's Xbox.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, what are you talking about here?
Yeah.
That for?
It'll go off shortly. Don't worry.
That's alright.
Yeah, the second game they did was that was it Recall?
Recall.
I thought that looked kind of cool. Like, don't have any idea what it's going to be, but
Yeah, that's a problem. It did look cool, but then you don't know.
yeah, I mean,
Phantom Dust looked cool last year, and now they've cancelled it. So
yeah.
that's the Microsoft philosophy.
Then what did they show after that? It was kind of Plants vs Zombies.
Tomb Raider was there.
That Plants vs Zombies looked kind of cool.
Was that on there?
I think
Yeah,
they showed
it was. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Plants vs
God of
Zombies
Warfare
2.
Flip it on its head. That's kind of cool.
God of Warfare 2. Yeah.
Had the zombie come on, didn't they? Or was that EA?
That was EA.
Yeah.
Oh mate, we'll come on to EA.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get there.
What else did Microsoft? Microsoft actually had after E3 is all said and done. Amazon, the UK version anyway of Amazon, released a list of the top pre-ordered games that were announced at E3.
All right.
Do you know what number 1 was?
Dark Souls 3.
Nope.
Sea of Thieves.
Nope.
Gears 4.
Rare Replay.
Oh, really?
1999, 30 rare games. Heaven.
Yeah, I thought you. I mean, to be honest with you, when they first announced that, I was kind of like, oh, I'm not doing a new game. That's pretty sad. But because I mean, I wasn't really like a Rare guy. I didn't really play much Rare back in the day. So
Disgraceful.
yeah, I mean, now I've kind of like, all right, 30 years of old games sounds good.
Jet Force Gemini, Battletoads, Conker's Bad Fur Day, All the Banjos,
No,
Perfect
the
Dark.
Banjo I played Perfect Dark as well.
Both Perfect Darks.
Oh, really?
Mm.
No, but then I actually quite like the look of their new game.
And 10,000 gamer score. Oh mate, Sea of Thieves looks terrible.
I thought it looked brilliant. I like a bit of pirate, and you hate pirates, so
No, it might be okay, but I need to see more.
yeah, obviously you see more, but it's cool concept. What else was announced? Gears 4. I thought it actually looked quite good.
Not Gears of War 4.
No, Gears 4.
Gears 4.
I thought, and it kept annoying me when people keep calling it Gears of War 4. It's like, dude, it's your game. Why are you calling it Gears of War 4? but
I thought
it looked kind of cool.
I thought it looked like Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, strangely, it's kind of like a different take on the Gears of War world, I guess. Instead of being in your team, you're going about it. You're almost like a solo kind of, or solo duo kind of thing, going about your business. Different monsters and stuff as well.
That
Yeah,
might be where you split up though. I don't know.
yeah, maybe. So, but I mean, I feel like I almost prefer that to have like a solo ride. Go for it, but it looked cool. Definitely some potential there.
Yeah, I played the Gears of War remastered beta. Not a fan.
Yeah, I didn't.
Not a fan.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Gears of War 1.
Yeah.
Didn't really play. I mean, I played 2. I don't think I ever played 3. But yeah, 4 looked cool. Maybe I could be interested in that. If I had an Xbox, I would think to myself, yeah, I'd buy that.
I think Gears is a franchise that, like Halo, has run its course.
Yeah.
And
it ran its course years ago, and they're kind of bringing it back now.
It should be put out to try.
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe after Gears 3, they should have just had a break. You know, don't bring out Gears of War Judgment. Have a 4 or 5 year break. Bring it back fresh. But I think Judgment and this sort of remake as well has kind of sullied it a little bit. So it's like, oh,
yeah, it was a bit weird,
Gears.
wasn't it? It was kind of like, yeah, Gears 4. Oh, you also can have all 1, 2, 3, something.
Yeah.
Don't really care as much, you know. But I think that's about. Oh, Dark Souls 3 was shown as well at Xbox.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That all looked. I mean, yeah, that'd be another 10 out of 10, no problem. So it's all good.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Microsoft
You know what?
much
Fair
else?
play to Microsoft as well for not showing Call of Duty. I'm glad.
Well, no, they couldn't.
Yeah, well, I'm glad they didn't. I mean, it was a nice change. I feel like every time Microsoft has a conference, it's like half an hour of Call of Duty.
Now we get 5 years of Sony showing it.
Yeah, or even Sony. Well, yeah, we'll come to that. But
We'll come to that.
yeah. But I think that was about it. They didn't really announce too much more, did they?
We had a decent showing.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider was there, obviously.
Tomb Raider looks okay. I mean,
Looks like Uncharted
yeah,
2. Even my girlfriend said, "Oh, looks like Uncharted."
yeah.
Quite a bit. Anyway,
No Titanfall 2.
no. What is this? Something on my phone from Twitter. Something about Shenmue. I don't know. Let's close that.
Mate,
for now.
if Shenmue goes, Craig is
This
on the case.
Oh, mate, Twitter and Shenmue is just going crazy. I'll stop talking about Shenmue. I promise one day when I'm dead. After Microsoft was, of course, the always fashionable, always reliable, and ever super popular EA.
Best company to work for in the world. Wait, that's wrong.
Thought what? No, worst. I thought they also didn't do too bad.
Yeah, they did pretty good.
They opened up with Mass Effect Andromeda.
Which I must say, kind of, when I saw that, I was like, yes, ready for Mass Effect again now. Like, there's been enough time. The sourness has settled. It looked cool. Don't know who it is. Is it Shepard? Probably not.
No, it's not sure. It's got the N7 thing on
Yeah,
there.
that's the thing. It's like, how dare you?
And it's a different galaxy.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah, who knows? I liked the whole thing that it will be, you can scroll through the different planets and choose where you want to go to. It's all very Minority Report-esque, but yeah, it looked cool. And then they showed a little bit when they were on the planet at the end. It was just
It's
like...
very Guardians of the Galaxy-esque feel,
Yeah, definitely.
especially with the music.
Definitely.
The
But yeah,
Johnny Cash
they're cool.
music.
I feel like they always need to do that. Let everyone forget about the sadness of how you destroy it.
Star Child.
Yeah.
Oh, good old
But
Mass
yeah,
Effect.
they opened it with that and looked cool.
I'm looking at this screen and there's not even like what we're doing next on it. But I keep looking at the screen looking for what we're talking about next.
You just keep seeing Shenmue 3
I
there
just
and
keep
his eyes are drawn.
I'm just like, what? That exists still? It's like our fourth Shenmue 3 reference already in this segment. Ah, damn it. So after
Mass Effect.
we should probably finish EA.
Yeah, so
I
Mass
was
Effect
going
was
to move
good.
on. Mass Effect was a thing. Pele
special.
was there.
Oh my
The
god, that was
second
terrible.
greatest footballer of all time, just behind Diego Maradona. Sorry, Pele. He was talking about, I don't know, having a cup of coffee in Rio in
Honestly, the matey that was
1960 something.
interviewing him was in his element. He was like,
Yeah.
yes, I've met my lifelong hero,
Yeah.
but I forgot I'm at a games conference.
Let's quickly run down the sports. FIFA 16 exists. NBA Live 16 exists. Madden 16 exists. Have I forgot any?
Hockey? Do they do a hockey one?
NHL 16. Didn't I say that?
I don't know.
No, I didn't. I said NBA.
Yeah.
NHL 16 exists. They all exist still.
Yep.
Golf game
Yeah.
exists as well.
And they showed a bit more Plants vs Zombies.
Yep, that's a thing.
Unravel.
Unravel.
That looked good.
That looked awesome.
That looked very cool.
That guy.
The
His
guy
hands
was-
were shaking.
Yeah, he was clearly a tad nervous.
I think, like, he just had like loads of passion. He's really passionate about his little project. Like, he made the doll with
It
his
looked
kids.
cool,
Whatever.
you know. Like I thought that's the kind of game that I can really get drawn into, like a little simple 2D platformer, but it's great.
If that was on Kickstarter, I would back it.
Yeah,
That
definitely,
looks.
definitely.
Do you know what? Whoever makes Unravel, I forgot your names, but good job.
Yeah, well, I'll buy that game. Don't worry.
Good job. Good job.
Then they also had Battlefront.
Yeah.
Battlefront.
Oh, that woman.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
In here, you will do stuff.
Yeah.
She
Prepare
was,
to be amazed.
she was epic.
Yeah, that was kind of classic. I don't know. Yeah, Battlefront was cool. I'll play that game.
Cassius did box quote. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Battlefront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna like hit the roof until I've actually played it because you just don't know. But it looks cool. I love Star Wars.
That'll be a broken mess day one.
That's
And
kind of my
you
worry.
know it.
Yeah, that's kind of the worry in it. Oh, they did show off some Knights of the Old Republic DLC, the little trailer. Thought that looked cool as well, but still it has nothing. It makes me sad because they show a cool little trailer like that. You know, the two brothers or whatever they are, different sides, and then they go against each other at the end.
Yeah.
But
They still didn't show the third Star Wars game they've got, which is made by Visceral, the Dead Space guys. And
is it the Force Unleashed series? Or was that a different one?
No, this is like a brand new game,
Oh,
brand new
right.
Star Wars game from Visceral. But the lead story writer from Uncharted, Amy Hennig, is penning it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why there's a bit of excitement for
Yeah.
it. So
What else they show? Need for Speed?
Need for Speed. Wow, that was fantastic. I love the fact that they're using like the old FMV like cutscenes.
Yeah,
with actual people,
Yeah, yeah.
Resident
Fantastic.
Evil style.
To be fair though, I mean, if there was one Need for Speed game I used to love, it was where I could pimp out my shitty little Peugeot. But what it will be is they'll start you off with like a nice banging car, and they'll be like, I want to work my way up, you know.
Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Yeah, that's cool.
Catalyst. Yeah, I'm trying to pronounce Catalyst, but I feel like I'm doing that really British. Yeah, Mirror's Edge looked cool. One of my favourite quotes of the whole show was when they said, "She doesn't need guns." Finally, a game that doesn't need guns from EA or Cars. That looks stunning.
Yeah, that game would be great.
Mirror's Edge. That's out February.
That's quite a good lineup for early next year already.
There is. Anything else at EA?
Not that I can think of.
They pretty much covered it.
Yeah.
Moving on then to Aisha Taylor and Ubisoft.
She'll be doing that for years now.
I think she's locked in there for a good few years.
You can kick Jason Derulo next year though. Don't need
Oh
that.
yeah, he showed up, didn't he? That was so random.
Just kick Just Dance. We know we'll appreciate there's going to be another one every year. Just show us the logo, be done with it.
Just like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, still a thing that exists, and still a thing that people will still buy for some reason.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean,
This year you can ride on a horse and cart.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't announce the following year's game. Then and there.
That's probably next week.
Yeah.
Come back next week for Assassin's Creed 2016 reveal.
It'll be Spanish Armada.
I can't blame them though. Because if you are literally pumping things out and people are still buying it, you would be stupid not to do it.
Yeah, well, definitely. They must make a killing off Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fair enough. They'll keep doing that.
That gravy train has got to run out soon. Look, much like Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty has gone down the last couple of years from Call of Duty Ghosts, and then last year was less of Advanced Warfare. And I don't think pre-orders are too hot for this year either at the minute.
It's because it's Black Ops 3. It's like, meh.
Meh.
What was the point? Like,
I think Black Ops 2 is the highest selling game though.
Yeah, well, I really like Black Ops 1, but it's just kind of like,
Ubisoft, stay on focus.
Yeah.
Ubisoft also
They
didn't.
showed some cool games.
What they didn't show is Watch Dogs 2,
Yeah.
which I thought was coming, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
For Honor.
Oh man, another epic presenter. That guy,
Yeah, he was actually
Wow.
presenter of the show. Goes to him.
he literally.
If there was a reward for that, we would give it to you, sir.
He could have told me to do anything, and I probably would have done it.
Yeah. Honestly, he was a legend.
He was.
We should tweet him and tell him how good he was.
We will do that. We need to get names. Why do we not remember
Yeah,
names?
we need to remember these guys.
What is your name? Let us know in the
He had a
comments.
cane. Cane, dude.
Yeah,
You were a
had
badass.
a really deep voice.
And I am really excited for your game now.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It was a thing.
It was another Ubisoft thing. It was like, okay, it doesn't have any guns in it, but it's samurai, Viking. And...
Reminded me of Rise.
Yeah, that's true.
That was also a thing that happened.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. A nice little new announcement. That's sweet.
Another thing Ubisoft showed at the show yet again was Destiny. The Division.
Yeah.
Every time I see that, I get less and less impressed.
I feel exactly the same way. I feel like they showed the same trailer I saw 2 years ago, where you have 4 little people, you go and do a little thing, and then, oh no, actually this was different because you had the one guy that screwed over all his mates at the end.
Yeah, it was cool, I guess, but
it's like you get enough of this trollage online as it is, let alone encouraging people to do this stuff.
Don't encourage people.
Like,
to
thank
do
you, EA, honestly.
Ubisoft. Let's not blame EA for everything. Come on. Division. I think it's in a really weird place.
I feel like I need to play a beta just to have a feel of what it's going to be like. Because now I'm almost like no interest, and when they first showed that, I was so interested.
I just worry. It's just like Destiny. I worry how much content the Division will have. But that's out early next year.
Yeah.
So we'll find out soon. I think the beta is the end of this year.
Yeah, I've definitely signed up for it already.
So we'll find out soon enough with that.
I really hope they don't do the same thing and take this long with the new Ghost Recon game. Because I
had no idea what that was.
When they were showing that trailer, I was like, this game looks banging. Like, whatever this is, I am sold. And then when it said Ghost Recon at the end, I was like, holy shit, I forgot they even have Ghost Recon.
I assumed it was Far
Nothing
Cry.
looks like Ghost Recon in that game. But
no.
Fair enough, it looks great. Like, I don't know what it is, but it looks awesome. I'm totally in for that.
I literally assumed it was Far Cry.
That's the thing. I just really hope they don't, like, in 2 years' time, I'm still waiting for this game. Like, Fallout 4 is coming this year. You can do the similar thing. You don't have to tell us right now. Get further down the line and give it to us like next year. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I don't know.
But what else did they announce? Oh yeah, Just Dance. That was shit.
Jason Derulo Simulator.
I'm sorry, he sounded terrible.
I like the fact they were like, you don't need any cameras now. Just wave your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soon you won't need to buy the game. Just dance around.
Just move your phone. Just buy our app. Every time you move it, it's 99 cents.
Yeah.
It's a freemium model. Just Dance. But that game sells. And again, using the Ubisoft philosophy, if people are stupid enough to buy it, they would be stupid enough
not to make it. Is anything else though? Ubisoft.
I think that's pretty much it for Ubisoft. I feel like we're missing something from them though.
Yeah, I do feel like we're missing something, but I have no idea. Nope.
Never mind.
We're going to assume that was good, but again, they showed some cool stuff. 2 brand new games, and Ghost Recon and For Honor. They showed a bit more Star Wars, Mass Effect trailer.
I swear we're missing something after For Honor. I now need to Google Ubisoft E3.
Let's double check.
I need to double check this. Should we start talking about PlayStation?
Yeah. So PlayStation then, a good conference.
Wow. That's all I have to say about PlayStation.
Yeah.
Moving on. No, The Last Guardians, but South Park.
Oh my god, yeah, of course. That game, I can't believe they announced that. I didn't think about that at all, but I absolutely loved the first South Park.
I really want them, and I think they need to bring the South Park to PS4, Xbox One. I've not played it because it was on PS3.
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason that game wouldn't translate, surely. Because, it's such a simple, style of game. There's nothing, complicated in that, surely. And it is so much fun. I would play it again. Great game. And
yeah.
I like how, in true South Park fashion, they just kind of said, yeah, you can be superheroes now. And it's like, sweet. That sounds awesome. Their superhero thing in the cartoon is amazing. Love South Park. Day one.
We did miss the DLC expansion for The Crew.
Yeah, don't care about that.
The Crew is a game that came out last year that Ubisoft released. For those who don't know.
Who did Trackmania?
Huh?
Is it Trackmania? Or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'll be honest.
It was like a racing game, but it kind of was like Mario.
Oh yeah, Trackmania Turbo 200.
Yeah, that looked awesome.
Trackmania Turbo, 200 tracks and a level building tool. Oh, I do remember that.
It looks sweet. You were like a little F1 car. It was kind of like Mario Kart, but little track. It was well cool.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
I'd probably get that.
It was also DLC for Trials Fusion with cats riding on unicorns.
Oh yeah, that looked cool.
My 5-year-old son loves Trials. Literally.
Does he love unicorns?
He loves two games. Banjo-Kazooie. He doesn't like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which is I think is funny as anything. And Trials.
Yeah.
They are the two games he will literally play, so I'm going to buy that.
Yeah. Very cool.
I love Trials.
Yeah. You were talking a really good show as well.
So let's move on to PlayStation, who I think just about probably won E3. Kind of a bit of a crappy way to say, "Way, you won the advertisement show." But I think they did. We'll start right from the beginning. The tear-jerking, eye-watering moment of The Last Guardian being revealed.
So is Last Guardian a big deal for you as well?
Yeah.
Again, it's similar to Shenmue for me. I don't really know much about it, and I was watching it, and I was like, don't really get what's going on right now.
This is the thing though, because with The Last Guardian, I think me and you are in the same boat.
Yeah.
Like,
I appreciate the hype behind it, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean the guy that makes it, Fumito Ueda, who used to work for Studio Japan, he's now made his own team. I think it's called Gen Design, and he's now a contractor working with Sony. I mean, this is his brainchild. He brought out Ico, he brought out Shadow of the Colossus, and both of those PS2 games are rated as, the highest of all time.
Yeah.
They're right up there. So just having that background has me excited for The Last Guardian.
Yeah.
And I think just seeing it come back, I just think it was really emotional.
Yeah, it was strangely emotional. Even for like me watching that, I was kind of like, don't really get what's going on, but this is kind of cool. And it was weird because I always felt like the game itself had like two styles of graphic. Like the kid looked one way, whereas the big rat dragon dog, whatever you want to call
Trico.
it. Trico.
That's apparently his name is Trico.
Trico is a much better way. He looked very different. His feathers are very graphically.
He looks more.
He
looks more with the world, but the kid looks.
Like it doesn't belong there.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It's weird, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from what I kind of understand with The Last Guardian, is it's more about puzzles.
Yeah.
And just being part of that world.
And I love puzzles, so I'll probably grab that and be quite content, really.
Yeah.
I feel like Sony, this whole conference, just kind of said, we've heard your calls.
Here's everything.
Here you go. And yeah, exactly. They were just kind of like, here's everything you wanted.
I mean, the trifecta were there.
Yeah.
Last Guardian, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Shenmue 3. What more do you want?
I mean, that Final Fantasy VII trailer, by the way, was amazing.
Yeah.
When that finished and you saw Cloud's like sword and shit, I was like, oh my god.
What is wrong with Square? Why did they come out last year and say we're remaking Final Fantasy VII for the PC version?
Yeah.
And then this year, they've done it for real. But
we're not joking this time.
Interesting interview. When they announced the PC port was coming to PS4, they already had started work on the official remake.
It's weird, isn't it?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, it's weird.
You're just playing with people's emotions. Square. Almost called you Ubisoft then.
Yeah. Yeah, but that looks... I mean, that would be amazing. I feel like...
I've never played Final Fantasy VII.
And that's the thing, it's almost a case of... I don't feel like if you didn't play it as a kid, playing it now is very weird because of the style of the game. Whereas if they were to do what they're doing now, it can be like everyone that missed it can play it and appreciate.
Here's a fun fact for you. Well, it's not a fact, it's an opinion really, but whatever. When Final Fantasy VII came out, Shenmue was being developed at the same time. And look at the difference in the graphics. Seriously. Shenmue was so far ahead of its time. We're not going to discuss...
So yeah, there was this game Shenmue that announced. Big whoop.
We're not going to touch too much on Shenmue 3 because we've got a whole segment dedicated to it earlier. If you're listening to the full-length podcast, then you've already heard me rabble on about Shenmue. Wait. Game of the show...
All that actually...
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think you're going to say the same game as me.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
That game kind of came out of nowhere because when they first started the trailer, I was like, okay, so it's another kind of back in time, do your little thing in the caveman style, and then suddenly there's massive robots and shit coming out, and then suddenly they actually showed some gameplay of this bitch taking down this massive robot, and it was like, this looks amazing.
I think I described it on our news post as a futuristic, prehistoric, post-apocalyptic world or something.
Yeah, I mean, I was really quite shocked by how cool that looked.
That
it was kind of
stunning.
like how it went for me was when I saw Xbox and they showed that Recall game, I was like, that looks cool, could be cool. PlayStation came out and they were like, yeah, here's a brand new game, It looks amazing.
It's a game.
It looks amazing. This is what it plays like. You can, when it goes to that moment where you see a move, you can see it's being controlled by a controller. Sorry, it's like, oh my god, that looks so cool.
Yeah, Horizon was. I think if you want to do a game reveal, if you want to reveal your game, just watch that Horizon
That's how
reveal,
you do it.
because it's here's a trailer. Oh, we're actually playing. He's actually playing. Oh wow, shit!
Yeah,
This
it
is
was
crazy.
almost like a couple of minute trailer, 3 minute playing, fade to black, and everyone was just like, "What the fuck was that?
Yeah,
Like, was that real? Like, did that just happen?"
yeah. It's a sort of open worldish RPG from Guerrilla Games, the guys behind Killzone. Interesting fact, it's actually been in development for 4 years.
Which is cool.
And it was actually Guerrilla's second team, which I didn't know they had a second team,
Nope.
that worked on Killzone Shadowfall, the launch title for the PS4. So Horizon Zero Dawn, I kept calling it Horizon Until Dawn.
Yeah.
I actually put the headline on a news post as Horizon Until Dawn. So yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn,
Yeah.
I think out next year.
Sweet.
And that's
I feel like
Stunning.
this whole E3 was the first E3 in quite a while where there was games where I was just like, whoa, what is that?
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, just brand new IPs, and it's just amazing.
the problem with PlayStation is they had the best conference. I think that's kind of undoubtedly
Yeah.
because of the reveals. However, nothing for this year.
No, that is the kind of downside. I almost feel like there's really not much for the end of this year, other than there'll be like third party games, but
PlayStation's 2015 is literally PS3 re-releases. Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, God of War 3, Nathan Drake Collection.
yeah,
Is there anything else? Possibly Persona 5.
yeah.
Possibly.
They say 2015. We'll have to see.
Yeah. I'm not convinced. I think maybe 2015 in Japan, but Persona 5 didn't show anyway at E3.
Was Hitman? Was it Hitman at
Hitman
Sony?
was Square. Oh no, they did show it at Sony.
They showed a trailer of it. I love Hitman.
That's 2015.
That would be awesome because I love that game. Like I love the last Hitman anyway, and I love the fact that I think it was in Square's conference they actually said that it was going to be the same kind of way. Because what I found with Hitman was, did you play the last Hitman game?
No.
It was a case of you go through and you have your target, and the scenes were always really good how they set them up. Like there was one mission I remember where it was kind of like a Chinese festival going on.
Yeah.
Loads of people in the streets. There was loads of buildings you can go in. It was like this confined sort of zone, but very fleshed out. And you have certain contracts, and you just have like endless ways that you could assassinate these people.
Yeah.
Like some seriously cool ways, some very stealthy ways. And they were like, yeah. What I found I kept doing was I would try it one way. If I would cock it up slightly, I'd just restart the mission. And you would constantly do it. And I feel like everyone that does that, that plays Hitman, will do that kind of thing.
Well, I think they're kind of doing it in a way where I don't think they're releasing it as like a full game. I think they're still going to charge it, but they're going to constantly push free updates,
Yeah.
free missions.
Which is always a
free
better way for
whatever.
it to be done, really, because you can go through the game, have your missions, but they keep giving you new contracts to do. That's the thing they mentioned online, didn't they? There were certain contracts that
Yeah.
there'll be this one dude here for this one time only. And if you get him, you get him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Another little sneaky announcement, which I was like, yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, no, that did look cool. Street Fighter 5 was also at Sony.
Yeah, I mean, I like Street Fighter, so I mean, I'll probably get that eventually. I'm still surprised that's exclusive. I can't believe that. Like, still kind of shocked by that.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room somewhat. PlayStation Vita, and while we talk about Vita, I'm going to run a video here that Sony released of all the Vita's games coming in 2015 and beyond. So we've got well-known titles such as Severed, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, and there's some other titles here. But Vita got a mention.
Yeah, what was it mentioned for?
World of Final Fantasy is coming to Vita.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Small sort of game. It's a game called Pocket God or something. Zed Drifter. Lost Dimension. I think the biggest game left for Vita is Danganronpa, another episode. Ultra Despair Girls, or whatever it's called, coming in September. Mighty Number 9, but that's coming out on everything else as well.
Poor little Vita.
Is Vita dead?
I feel like it's just becoming this indie machine.
I mean, it has been for a few years now.
Yeah, it's very true. It's sad because I love Vita. I
And
really
that's
do.
it. That is your...
There was not one, like, forget AAA game. There was not one A game in there. Those were all just fair enough to indie people. I love indie games and everything, but not one game that was, this is a Vita game.
I think the problem with Vita and the indie game thing in particular is a lot of those indie games are already out on PC.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Like Papers, Please is coming out apparently soon for Vita. I want to play that game, but
I got
must
that
be
in
in
a Humble Bundle months ago.
I must be in a massive minority because I
Yeah.
don't play PC games. But I mean, that game, by the time it comes out for Vita, it might be out 2-3 years on PC.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, they really did not mention it at all.
Yeah.
Kind of sad, really.
It mentioned it. Twitter went, "Oh, there's a Vita. Oh, it's gone."
Yeah, pretty much.
Um,
There was, I mean, I suppose, but I mean, I guess at the same time, well, not the same sort of thing, but going back to Xbox quickly, they didn't really mention Kinect at all.
Kinect's dead.
I mean, to be fair though, going back to Xbox quickly, I'm still shocked about how people were so hyped for backwards compatibility. I want new games. I don't want to play old games.
Yeah.
Like I really,
What was that all
because
about?
afterwards people were like, I cannot believe backwards compatibility. Really, you cannot believe it because it doesn't seem like that big a deal to me. What game are you going to play? Red Dead Redemption. That's the only one I can think of. That's the only game that you can't play on PC. So
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually,
this is literally the only game I'd want to play. But
yeah, I don't think
I bought an Xbox. Well, if I bought an Xbox One, I bought it to play Xbox One games.
backwards compatibility is great as an addition for a reason for buying a console that you quickly forget exists.
Yeah, but they banged on that for ages, and people banged. I mean, even still now, people talk about this backwards compatibility. I'm just like, really?
Yeah,
It's not that big a deal. Like,
yeah, I don't think it's that big a deal either.
what did you think about their little HoloLens thing? Or we want to talk about that later?
Oh, we can talk about that later.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that in our other discussion. So that's pretty much
So
Sony.
yeah, so Sony. I don't think we're missing anything with Sony now.
Sony have great games coming next year.
Yeah.
And if you have a PlayStation Vita, it is a legacy platform.
Yeah.
Shuhei Yoshida did actually say that Sony are still going to make games for Vita, but we won't see another Killzone or anything like that. So that's PlayStation.
It's basically your. I can't remember the word of it now. Crossplay machine. Not
Yeah.
Crossplay. You know what I mean? What's the word?
Legacy.
No.
What?
The where you play PS4 and you Vita.
Oh, remote play.
That's it.
It's a remote play machine.
Yeah, it is a remote play machine.
Moving on then, day 2 of the E3 press conferences, or day 1 of E3 actually. But yeah, day 2 of the conferences, we had those crazy guys at Nintendo.
And as quickly as they came, they were gone.
They were gone. One of the games they revealed, Metroid Prime something Fusion, something like that. Within hours of being shown, got a petition of 15,000 signatures for them to cancel the game.
Crazy, isn't it?
Because they want a new Metroid.
Yeah.
Metroid. We have this talk every time. Is
I
it
just-
Metroid or Metroid?
I say Metroid,
And I say Metroid.
so I
Who
have no
knows?
idea.
Um,
I don't know. I feel like I kind of missed most of Nintendo's show, but it sounded like I didn't miss anything.
so your best place to talk about.
Yeah. I saw Star Fox.
Star Fox Zero is probably the only thing there that's worth talking about,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, I understand why they didn't have a show this year. Because they're having a show.
That's 3 years in a row now.
It's just. They're like, what's the
Or is
point?
it 2? 2 years.
Yeah. 2 years.
Let's not forget when they unveiled the Wii U and everyone was like, what?
Yeah.
What is
What?
that? Is it a console or what? Yeah, Star Fox Zero I thought looked cool. I'll be in for that.
Yeah. Star Fox is cool.
It's more Star Fox.
Yeah.
Right? Where's there not to love?
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't know. They showed some 3DS stuff.
We're not big on 3DS though, so we're not going to talk about that
no,
much.
No.
Even though we both own a 3DS.
Yeah, I don't. The last time I played 3DS was for Zelda.
Okay. What we'll do, we'll move on from Nintendo now because there's not really too much to talk about.
No, they didn't really show much at all. So
Plus, we'll talk a little bit more about them later, actually. Square Enix was the last one.
a lot of Square stuff was already shown throughout the conference. I found only Deus wasn't shown anywhere else but Square.
Square had my favourite moment of the show when revealing Nier, the new Nier. The guy with the hat,
Yeah.
or whatever that was.
Yeah.
What on earth was that? Apparently he doesn't show his face in public much,
Oh really?
and he wears masks a lot.
It's
I
odd.
don't know.
What floats your boat?
What do you think of Square?
Yeah, I thought they did alright. I feel like I was probably.
All right, casually addicted.
I feel like out of all the sort of other people, I feel like theirs is probably the one I care least about by Nintendo because I'm not really counting them. I feel like everyone else had a better showing, but more because they showed their games. Like, I suppose if they would have shown Hitman and they would have said, you know, Final Fantasy, all this, blah, 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 then they would have had more to show, but I feel like they only really had Deus that kind of piqued my interest. I do like the look of that as well. But I don't really remember too much more about what they did show.
Just Cause 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was kind of interested in that before E3, but then their trailer was really weird, actually. I remember that. They were just like, blow up everything, constantly.
Yeah, I think it looks cool, but I think it's one of those games that I'm not going to spend £40.
Yeah,
£50
exactly.
on.
It's kind of like, if it was 15 quid, yeah.
But I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was because I saw so many cool things that I was kind of like, jokes aside now, Just Cause, don't really care. Like,
yeah, it looks good, but I don't know. There's something stopping me from going. Yeah, I want to put all my hard-earned money into this.
And I like Just Cause 2. I played that a little bit. I didn't complete it, but I enjoyed playing it.
Square also showed Tomb Raider, Hitman, which we've already discussed about, Kingdom Hearts 3.
So yeah, if you don't really care.
Which you're not too bothered about. I'm not either.
I mean, I know people go mad for that, so I'm sure the world was happy.
If you go mad for Kingdom Hearts, you already know what it's about.
Yeah.
So
we won't waste your time with that.
It's a thing. There's some Tangled stuff in there or something. I don't know what's going on. Final Fantasy 15 wasn't there. Final Fantasy 7 Remake wasn't there because it was at Sony. What else did they show? Nier 2, made by Platinum Games, who are making everything.
Yeah, strangely.
I
think that's about it, really.
Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Was shown for the first time gameplay.
Yeah, I feel like that was the one game they just got to show off, but we already knew it was coming, kind of thing.
That was out 2016.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. I'm excited to get that going.
I feel like Square have a lot of games, a lot of good / great games. I don't think they had one weak game there.
No.
Which is, I think, for them is, it's good.
They had a good showing. It's just like we said, a lot of their stuff was shown at other people's conferences.
And I feel, in a way, they're coming back into what they used to be.
Yeah.
Because they dominated, like, PS1 era.
Yeah, I was getting the feeling for that. You think about the games that they've shown off, like Final Fantasy 7, sweet. Hitman, great. Deus, everyone loved Deus. Kingdom Hearts, people love that.
There we go. Everybody loves Square.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we'll take a break from there.